Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I want to appreciate you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing to this channel if you are watching for the first time and you have not subscribed. For those who have subscribed, I want to thank you so much because of your great support. Now, William Samoei Ruto asked for a strong opposition leadership. What he was asking for is on place. And when you look at the grievances and the petition that opposition Azimio is bringing on board, it is something that is so sensible. They thought that when they were already declared winners and sworn in the office, they believed that they were going to finish opposition once and for all. The mission and the scheme and the plans of William Samoei Ruto was to buy these so-called leaders from Azimio so that they can paralyze the Azimio. Little did William Samoei Ruto know that to buy a leader from Azimio is not shaking Azimio's stand. As far as we are concerned, Raila Odinga is having the people. Leave alone even Raila Odinga having the people. The people themselves, they have they have come to realize that they are not in good terms with this regime. So for William Samoei Ruto to be in panic mode when it comes to the declaration of Azimio la Umoja, that 10 days ultimatum remaining for mass action to be noticed in Nairobi County, William Samoei Ruto is not in good terms with this mass action. And literally, when William Samoei Ruto is so busy castigating this issue of demonstration and protest, the barazas that Raila Odinga was organizing was not demonstration and protest. The real demonstration and protest is coming. And he will understand the hell in the mass action. Because he has never experienced as the President of the Republic of Kenya, but he experienced as the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. So he do understand the reason and the definition and the meaning of mass action. One, mass action is going to destabilize the government of William Samoei Ruto because they are going to be confused, concentrating on how to scatter the groups that are having mass action in Nairobi County. Number two, the investors are going to run away. They are going to invest in other countries because they will feel like the environment is not conducive for them to do their investment. Number three, investors are supporting these mass actions. The reason is this: the high taxation is chasing these investors to other countries where the taxation is at least affordable and favorable for them. So when you look at investors wanakunja virago zao na kuenda other countries, it is because one, they are afraid of high taxation that is already on place. Number two, they are afraid of mass action might produce wrangles and fight between opposition and government. One thing that I have realized with William Samoei Ruto, when he came out demanding for a strong opposition, he never knew that this strong opposition was going to be on place. He knew that Raila Odinga was finished and the Azimio was scattered and they were not able to collect themselves. So the mobilization that Raila Odinga is doing is a shock, is a very shock to this so-called Kenya Kwanza government. But again, I want to say this. I have always opined that when you look at the motive of Raila Odinga having barazas and rallies, it is out of certain expectation and certain result that is going to come in the midst of their declaration of mass action, which, according to my opinion, it is such a way that Raila Odinga noticed that he could have not just keep quiet, then suddenly he was to come to call people for mass action. It is easier for Azimio to call mass action as per what they have done when it comes to their barazas and rallies. Because as we speak now, there were those whom their minds and their mindsets, rather, was closed and was sealed after William Ruto was sworn in the office and they were supporter of Raila Odinga. But after Raila Odinga came out revamping himself, some people that their mindsets were blocked and their hearts were not there again. Now the rallies of Raila Odinga and barazas is bringing them another new life in politics of supporting Raila Odinga and his team. So it is easy as we speak now for Raila Odinga to attract and to mobilize mass action easily than before. If he could have just decided to keep quiet, then suddenly he could have just come out to say that let us go for mass action, which people could have not come out really because they could have not understood whatever Raila Odinga is telling them. But as per what we are seeing, people are already understanding Raila Odinga, and people are already buying the narrative of Raila Odinga that look, the taxation is very high, the living standard is very high, the price of unga, electricity, water, and those sort of kind of things, school fees, and people are busy buying the narrative of Raila Amolo Odinga. So it is easier for him just to wake up in any day or morning or even evening or afternoon and say that we are going to storm the street. People will get out. People will get out easily. As per if any case, you could have just come out to say that now we are going to a mass action, but you could have not consolidated. So as we speak now, it is very easy for Raila Odinga. As Raila Odinga is sitting comfortable, softly, as he understands very well that what he has done so far is so much smooth for him to take on and face William Ruto. And why? And that is why you see Raila Odinga coming out to dare Raila, to dare William Ruto. Raila daring William Ruto. He understands that now he is having the crowds. And having crowds is through having these barazas and rallies. So Raila Odinga was so wise enough to ensure that these people, on how to cut their roots, connecting them with people, to have barazas and rallies was the best thing. And also to sell the agendas and narrative that was going to be easily be bought by the people. So if they could have come out to say that, oh, our votes were stolen, or then they're not giving Kenyans another alternative, then people could have just been, of course, looking at them, staring at them. But because Raila Odinga's team has come out with a narrative, right, high standard of living, electricity, taxation, unga, and all those kind of things, school fees, then it is easier for the people to buy the narrative. Very easy. Very easy, totally. When you look at even the way people are so hyped in the waiting that day, and that day is going to be so tremendous, and trumpets, people are waiting for the trumpets that is going to be blown, and at that day William Ruto will be shocked. And by the way, people and thousands of people will storm the street peacefully. Will be just a very unfortunate scenario for this government. So ladies and gentlemen, as you now see, William Ruto is begging for support or to hinder Raila Amolo Odinga from traveling from other countries, outside countries. It is none of the business of Raila Amolo Odinga. Raila Odinga must continue with this scenario on how that Kenyans must feel they are living on their country. Ladies and gentlemen, that is my submission. That is my opinion. What opinion? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, I want to appreciate you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye bye till you meet on another video.